story. Uspensky Cathedral is over here, and today we're gonna have a walk around here in Helsinki. And can you guys believe it? For once, it's not dark because we are going towards the summer. It means also the days are getting longer, which means more daylight and more bright streams, not those dark streams we used to do in the winter. So good stuff coming up in as well. And I'm also gonna move out of Helsinki quite soon, so we're also gonna talk about that in today's walking live stream. But let's have a look how Helsinki looks tonight. Pretty bright. As you can see, we have a lot of Finns on the move, which is also quite interesting and new compared to the old previous streams, because we do not usually encounter that many life forms. But today we have quite a few Finns on the move. Sorry if it's a bit windy. It's been a bit windy here, but let's not that bother or walk today. And it's a really nice bright sky, a little bit cloudy. It was raining a little bit in the morning. It was actually snowing, but now when you look at the weather, no snow to be seen. So Finland is quite interesting country because Finland is a country where you can see all the 4 seasons within one day. And I'm not even joking, guys. That's how the weather in Finland works, which is quite interesting. There are not so many of those days, but today was one of those. Elton Salvador with $10 super chat. Your first super chat. Thanks, Elton. Thanks for being a member. We have also Martin B with the red sauna kilo. We have first members getting the red membership level. This is quite kick-ass stuff. And Elton with the $10, really appreciated. And good to have you today. Some Finns are looking like, what the hell is this guy talking to the camera and walking with the gimbal. By the way, this is the old Kauppahalli market hall. Definitely, guys, if you have a chance, go visit this place, like a traditional market hall where you can buy vegetables, meat. There's a bunch of restaurants, but at the moment it's closed. Let's see. Yeah, it's open till 6. Even on Saturdays. Gamla Saluhallen, Vanha Kauppahalli. So this is Swedish, this is the Finnish. Alexandra is also in the chat. Joe is also here. Raniel, Skåne, Vestigum, Active Runway, and so on. So a lot of fantastics on the chat, and good to have you here on the show. Hold on, I'm missing some things. So today, this time I thought about walking a little bit towards the South Helsinki. So we're walking towards Estonia as we speak. We're not going to take the boat to Estonia, unfortunately, on this stream, but we're gonna have a look at enjoy the beautiful sea and sunset. And as you can see, so many Finns on the move. What is this sorcery? Finns have ducked out of their homes and holes to the world. Bit windy there. Yeah, sorry about this. I still haven't figured out the way what kind of microphone I could hook up with my phone. So I actually bought this like a piece of this kind of like a connector, which helps me to hook up my camera's microphone what I use for my regular videos, but it causes like this static noise in the background, so it didn't really kind of solve the problem, unfortunately. So you've earned enough money to move to Espoo. So that's actually quite funny because Helsinki, especially the rents are definitely more expensive here in Helsinki than Espoo. So if you move further away from Helsinki, usually the rents get cheaper. So that's what I would say. But what hour is it there? It's 7:45 in the evening, and there's a Formula 1 champion also riding there, as you can see. Yeah, so it's evening, and 2 months ago when we did these streams exactly on the same hour, same time, it was completely pitch black. I thought Espoo was the rich people area. Okay, so the West End area, which is in Espoo, but Espoo in general, West End is a suburb of Espoo. Okay, so that's a good clarification, Joe. So Espoo is the city, and West End is the suburb in Espoo. But I'm not gonna move there. That's gonna be. I think I haven't succeeded yet that well that I could move over there. Living in Helsinki seems expensive until you move to London. Actually, that's true. Like many people have said that, and even I mentioned that in some of my oldest videos, that living in Helsinki is actually quite expensive and it costs shitloads of money. But actually, it's not the case. Well, obviously, it depends where you compare to, but America, Paris, maybe even London. If you just know how to save money, you don't have expensive habits, you can actually live very affordably in Finland and even save some money and invest some money. So it's all about the choices you make. Yuki says, I got my tickets to Finland. That's amazing. When are you coming? Let me know. I think I should make an updated video of costs of living costs in Finland, because I have also more data because I've been living longer here. I think I might go this way because I have taken this road before. There's nothing really super interesting. And if we go up there, we might also catch some windshield. Oh shit, there's so many cars coming in. Great. So I just moved to Finland, but you're leaving. Sad face. Well, yeah, kind of bad timing, but I won't be moving that far. I will be actually living in Espoo, and it takes maybe 13 minutes from Espoo to Helsinki. So expect to see me around these hoods in the future as well. Cool. I live in a small 43 room apartment, 70 kilometers from Helsinki. €50 a month. That's cheap. A lot of windy, and there's a church over here. Let's go check out the church because I don't know which church that is actually. A lot of windy here. Sorry about that, guys. Stefan, my man, I sent you a WhatsApp message. Hope I sent it to the right number. If you are more further west, you will be closer to be in Trams. Yeah, I will be in Espoo area. I'm not sure if it's gonna be closer to Trams because currently I could just take the metro to Trams. Look at this church. Can we actually enter here without triggering the alarm, or is it a private? Oh, look at this. Kindergarten und Vorschule. Eintritt durch die Turmtür. Ah, there's a church and a kindergarten here for German-speaking people. That's interesting. I'm not sure. This looks like a private area. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to go here. Let's go around. What are the good investment options in Finland? Apartment is definitely a good option because if you buy it from a good location, the value will go up. Oh shit, sorry. And the banks usually give loans. Ah, look at this, guys. Deutsche Kirche, German church. What is this? I have never heard of this. Let's see. Saksalainen kirkko. Weihnachtszeit in der Deutschen Kirche. Heilige Scheiße, sage ich. I didn't know there's a German church. Sarah also here. Also with the red sauna kiulu. Welcome, Sarah. Hope you're just tuning in. No problem. You just joined in the nick of time. Yeah, okay, so let me just clarify. Apartment as a home is definitely an investment. So for example, I'm planning to buy my own apartment where I'm going to live myself next year. And it's kind of like because when you live on rent, you are paying someone else, you're making someone else rich month by month. But when you buy an apartment, you are paying off the mortgage. It's kind of like investing in yourself by doing nothing, by living just in your own place. So I would definitely say apartment, your own apartment, is a good choice. It's quite fantastic. So if you just tuned in, haven't hit the thumbs up yet, make sure to do that, because it's quite windy today. Oops, and that's the first burp. Noah emojis also. I had to use the Noah emoji. It's so cute. Yeah, Noah isn't here today, but I will be moving in together with Noah, so expect to see him in the future. Joe says, I heard the best property in Finland is Tampere. Tampere is a good place, definitely. I think Oulu is also good, or more in general, any place that has more people moving in than moving out, or in other words, cities that are growing. But Tampere is definitely a good option. Definitely. Harry is also here. Morning, Harry. Thanks for the chat yesterday. So I'm working on a new online course, which is for people who are moving to Finland. So the goal with the course is to help people to get through all the basic registrations, get their apartments, teaching the public transportation, how to set up electricity contracts, home insurances, know all the important shops, stores. So in other words, to give a good start for your new life in Finland. And I have a few small group of people beta testing the course. What a great idea for a course. Maybe I will need it some way if I ever get to move to Finland. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. That's the whole value. So instead of looking for the information all over internet, trying to use Google Translate and so on, I will gather all the information you need to know. And it will be kind of like structured in small chunks. Okay, now I got carried away. I was focusing on the chat. I was wondering like where the hell I am at the moment. On behalf of us foreigners, thank you, Aleksi, so much. What are you doing is great importance and highly appreciate. Thank you, Stefan. I really appreciate this kind of feedback. I'll probably move somewhere to Greater Helsinki soonish. But the idea of to buy multiple properties for rental as a pension, great idea. So I have also considered getting an apartment for investment. So I would buy the place, then I would get the tenant there, and the tenant would pay off the mortgage and build my wealth. But I'm first gonna get my own apartment. Hey, William is also here with the 50 buck super chat. Further down. Thank you, William. $50. Mahtavaa, hyvää pääsiäistä. Toivottavasti oli hyvä pääsiäinen sullakin. Good stuff. Holy moly. I'm gonna go a little bit down because I think it's not gonna be so enjoyable for you to watch. Thanks for taking us to town. It is so strange to see most people with masks. No masks. Yeah, so you only need to wear masks in public transport in Helsinki area. Thanks for the nice content here from Pikku Kuopala. Thank you, Sally. Oh, some dogs are going crazy. long did it take you to get the job? 2 weeks. Because I knew the guy who was hiring. So for me it was quite a smooth process. Oh, there's a Birdie's mountain dog. Birdie's shepherd. Cool. I haven't actually never been to this street. So this is the South Helsinki. This is the rich area also. The apartments here probably cost you a small fortune. Probably if I'm gonna get an investment apartment, definitely not from Helsinki because the prices are too high. It sounds quite windy. Is it often windy? Well, I wouldn't say not so often. Maybe we just have a little bit of bad luck. And because we are quite close to the sea, so that's where the wind blows. Where are you moving to? I'm moving to Espoo, which is like 10 minutes from Helsinki. I'm moving in with Noah. Noah the dog. Look at this nice statue above. This is like a missionary church. Lähetyskirkko. Maybe we can have a closer look. International Evangelical Church. Church.fi. Lähetyskirkko. Missionskyrkan. På svenska. Good stuff. Look at all these cars parked here. That's not too bad. You're just changing towns. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Missä olet kävelemässä tänään? Tänään ollaan täällä Etelä-Helsingissä. We are in South Helsinki today. Look at this blue car, looks pretty nice. And so many life forms on the move as well. Aleksi, Finland or Switzerland? I've never been to Switzerland, so I can't really say. I was walking there today too. Nice. This was Tähtitornin katu. Observatory Street. Oh, look my this is my pop socket. I put it in my pocket because in order to get my phone clamped here. I didn't even notice it. That's funny. Finnish period architecture is very nice. I've seen all pictures of Viipuri. Yeah, good stuff. Viipuri belongs to Russia nowadays, but used to belong to Finland. Buy a cheap apartment in a good area, decorated to make desirable rent profit. Yeah, that's also one way. If you wanna buy a place that is in shitty condition, then you can just renovate it and then rent it. So you get kind of double returns. You get money from the rents and then value appreciation as well. Look at the beautiful architecture. I really like the south Helsinki because the architecture looks pretty nice here. Alex, how is Nokia City? I don't know, I haven't been to Nokia. So if you didn't know, Nokia is actually a city in Finland. So back in the days, it was allowed to form a company that has the name of a city, but not anymore. Maybe he's moving together with girlfriend. Yeah, exactly. That's the plan. And the dog. What is different about Espoo? Well, Espoo is just another kind of like a part of the greater Helsinki area. Cheaper rents. There's not really sort of special in terms of sightseeing in Espoo, but as a area to live, definitely good. I might also plan to buy the apartment, maybe from Espoo. Guessed right, great. Sorry, just got here, no problem. We're just getting into the areas over here. Guys, what do you think about this architecture? Let me know. I really like this brick red. Well, it's not brick, it's not made of brick, but the color looks exactly like bricks. Looks like I love the salmon buildings. That's a fun way to describe it. Are the buildings in Helsinki colored? I don't think so. Well, actually, I don't know. That's a good question. I guess you cannot paint them with any color, but because these are kind of like old, like valuable buildings, so they might have kept the old colors. Logo trash. What kind of jobs international students get in Helsinki? Well, it depends on your skill set, background. If you want to know more about that topic, go to the YouTube channel Road to Finnish, run by Oliver. He makes videos about these kind of topics. Kauppa is also here, grocery store. What is the cheapest city without danger? All the cities in Finland are safe. There is no like a dangerous cities anywhere, in my opinion. Karkkila, where I live, has still a city status. Good. Terve Joensuu. Very, very safe. Terve Alessandra. Have you had takatalvi these days? Yeah. Today we had. It was snowing, but it's already gone. Which is kind of funny. I've heard that Finns don't meet their parents after 18. Yes and no. So we definitely move out of home quite early. And well, it depends. For example, I went to visit my parents during the Easter. So I guess it depends case by case. Hope that I can move to Finland soon. My love is there. Great. I'll keep thumbs up and fingers crossed for you, fam, for your plans. Is it sea in front of her? Yes, it is. That's the sea. We can go check it out. I hope it's not gonna get too windy though. But cool. So let me know in the chat what is one thing you've done this week. And I've been packing and doing some cleaning because I will be moving next week. So once that's out of the way, I hope I can get back to the content creation, regular content creations soon. I heard many cats get eaten by lynx. Oh, not really common. Maybe sometimes might happen, but lynxes don't really come close to the Finnish inhabitants. Cats are indoor animals. Yeah, but that's also true. I'm doing my Finnish kotitehtävät and cleaning my apartment. Sounds like a plan. Whoops. Formula 1 champion. This weekend I was walking in Kampen Sörnäinen. Cool. And also doing homework. So it seems a lot of people are doing homework this weekend. And so many life forms. What is this? So guys, this is the Baltic Sea. So if we would go that way, we would reach Estonia. There's a super windy. If it's getting too windy, I'll probably just like the fun. Holy smoky. Super windy. Sets in west. Hi from Russia, привет. You need one of those fluffy mics. Yeah, so my previous phone was able to use those, but because this my new phone is USB-C, my previous one had 3.5 millimeter. Check, but yeah, okay. I really need to start working on this because this is like a recurring problem. I really like these e-scooters, by the way. They're a lot of fun to ride. Where are you? This is South Helsinki. You need an adapter for USB-C headphones. Actually, I have that one, and I used that to connect my lav mic, but then there was like this static sound. So it didn't really work the way I expected. Let me just move over. Where are you going? I'm going to conquer the world. Cool. Okay, that's better, I think. There are some mics that connect directly USB-C. Yeah. I just need to go ahead and do some homework. Hyvää huomenta, huomenta. That's a lovely sunset. Yeah, we're walking towards the sunset. Yes. Why didn't Finland invade country like their neighbors? Well, our neighbor is Russia, which is like 100 times bigger than Finland. And it also means more than Sweden. Hello from Japan, konnichiwa. Genki. How much does it cost to visit Sweden? I'm not away from Finland that much. I guess if you go by plane, you can just check the prices, but it shouldn't be that expensive. I clickbaited that people think I'm of Helsinki. I am moving out of Helsinki. So Helsinki city. I'm moving from city of Helsinki to city of Espoo. Technically speaking. But practically, well, I'm still 10 minutes away. apartments and head to the streets. Aleksi, is Lapland a good city? Lapland is a region. I just came. Why you are leaving Helsinki? Since my clickbait's working. Yeah, so I'm moving together with my girlfriend and dog. And the apartments in Espoo are cheaper, which means we can save more money. Save it, invest it, and still reach Helsinki in a matter of minutes. You can also take a train from Helsinki to Peter. That's right. You can get a train to Russia. Oops, that's the second verb. Look at these buildings. What is this? This. I wonder if someone actually lives here. It doesn't look like a typical residential building. I wonder. Wow, these apartments probably cost like an arm and a leg. Lot of burping. Well, it's been only 2 burps. And the last meal I ate was like 6 hours ago. So the burps always starts to come when I stream. For some reason. I like the color of the gate. Nice blue. Oops, that's a nice Mitsubishi. Cool. But yeah, so I am definitely moving out. But I'm moving to Espoo, which is not that far. 15-minute train ride from Helsinki. But it is another city. We will have our own sauna in the apartment as well, so maybe we can see some more sauna streams. Have you been in Jyväskylä before? Yeah, I've lived in Jyväskylä. Jyväskylä is a pretty decent city. How far are you moving? 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Not that far. By the way, guys, something interesting fact about block of flats buildings in Finland. For example, this one. It looks like a block of flats, like a rental apartment where people live. So all of these are managed something we call taloyhtiö or housing cooperative. And that is like a special type of limited liability company. So for example, if you find your business, you can found a limited liability company. And what it means practically speaking, if you buy an apartment, let's say this one, you actually don't buy the property, but you buy shares of that housing company that entitles you to control this apartment. So it's actually quite interesting. And what it means, you become a shareholder of this company, and you can also participate in shareholder meetings where they make decisions on this area and the building. It's actually quite interesting. I don't know if Finland is the only country with that kind of system, but that's going to be important if you ever going to buy an apartment in Finland. You actually buy shares of a housing company, and the housing company will still own the property and also own the flat, own the apartment, but because you own the shares, which will entitle you to control the apartment. Basically, it means that you can live there, you can pay, you can rent it out, and so on. And that's how it works. So that's how it works. So on surface level, you say that okay, I bought the apartment, but behind the scenes, you actually buy shares of the housing company that will entitle you to control the flat. Pretty crazy shit, right? How does it approximately cost? What are we talking about? Are we talking about the flats? Depends on many things. These apartments are probably super expensive because this area is it's like a super fancy area. Depends on the size. Depends on the layout of the flat. There's many things that affect the apartment prices. But yeah, I would definitely not buy from this area unless I've become like rich as shit. What is the impact of buying a cooperative share versus directly buying? You cannot buy directly a block of flat apartment. If you buy a house that is on its own property, then you actually buy property. Then you are buying property. But usually, if you buy a block of flats apartment, that's usually a share. That's usually managed by the housing company. So to put it simply, if you buy a block of flat apartment, then it's usually shares. But if you buy a house that is on its own property, or if you bought the whole building basically, then it's a property purchase. Someone in my city here, Denmark, won the Euro jackpot with 41 million euros. Holy shit! I guess that person doesn't need to go to work the following day. In English we call that financial cooperative as opposed to condominium. In condominium development, the buyer actually owns the specific flat. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't think we have that in Finland. Most of the time it's usually the shares that you will buy. I guess you can still get mortgage. You will get mortgage. But what about when the building all needs, hold on, to be rebuilt? Okay, yeah, so obviously the block of flats or the buildings need to be renovated, and the shareholders of that housing company make decisions on the renovation. So that's actually another aspect. When you're buying a place, you need to check like how the management of the housing company is actually managing the one. So if they're making shitty decisions on, for example, renovations, it can be expensive for the owners because the owners, for example, pay for the renovations. So if there's like incompetent people running the housing cooperative, it can actually get quite expensive. Because if they don't, for example, ask offers from many different places, they just get the first shitty offer, then it can be kind of tough shit. Which part of city? This is Eira, I believe, like Risto mentioned. This is one of the fanciest areas. Like for example, okay, this is a good example. This building is being renovated. I believe this is like a living apartment for living. So the shareholders have made the decision to renovate this, like at this julkisivu. This is like the side that is the outer layer of the building. They're probably paying something, and the owners of this, the people who actually own these flats, are paying for the renovation. Yeah, but this is Eira. This is kind of like a Jugend style architecture. Bar gyms are closed. Yeah, that's right. How's the weather? Weather looks pretty nice. Sun is shining. It's still bright. So not much to complain. Did it snow again? It did actually. In the morning. Guys, look at this beautiful red building. This looks nice. Clear but windy. Yeah, now here it isn't that windy. I guess the buildings are blocking the wind. Is it cold? Not that cold. Maybe 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. Another church over there. That's a tram. Hei, mitä kuuluu Aleksi? Kiitos, hyvää. Gisella. Hyvää kuuluu. I'm leaving London for Finland in a couple of weeks. Where should I move? Well, it depends. Will you have a job here? Or are you still looking for a job? I guess that's the most important factor. In Helsinki capital area there's a lot of jobs, or at least more jobs. But the other cities also are good options. Like Tampere, Turku, Espoo. Cool tram. They're always red. Yeah, in Finland we have green trams. Sometimes there might be some other color if they have like advertisements. I don't know. Jorvas sounds kind of like a random place. So probably not at the moment. Hello from Miami, Florida. Hello, Julio. Tampere is a great city. I lived there for 9 years. Tampere is good. I lived there for 6 years myself. Is Turkey really that warm? Maybe to Finns. I think yes. Definitely. Definitely it is quite warm. Oops. Alepa is the grocery store. It's 24 hours open. By the way guys, if you wanna support the channel, get access to cool emojis and some more extra content, consider becoming a member of this channel. You can click the blue join button. You can see different options. With monthly fee you can support the channel, get access to some cool shenanigans. But that's up to you. If you wanna do that, cool. But if you don't, that's also fine. But make sure to check it out at least. Good stuff. Whoops, look at this. That's actually not allowed to ride them like that. Some people actually do it. So you don't have to get 2 of them. Look at this beautiful building with the nice windows. Finns could not take South Texas weather. Up to 37. Wow, that's too hot. I think around 20 degrees is perfect. Plus 20 is pretty much perfect weather. Greetings from HK. Is that Hong Kong? Cool. Finns in Texas would just throw water on any rocks they saw. Probably, most likely. Helsinki is very beautiful and clean. Moscow and Stockholm are not. Okay, I think Stockholm is also quite good. Quite decent. This is some sort of park where I have never actually been to. Caracas 25, okay. Where are you moving to? I'm moving to Espoo. I think I should have written that in the description because people seem to ask it. There's like a nice tower over there. Maybe we could check it closer. Let's go check it out. Do Finns believe in hidden people? Like leprechauns? Or is that Ireland and Iceland? I have never heard of that, so probably no. Espoo, the town of Kimi Räikkönen, yes. Looking forward to hang out with Kimi. I wonder what this is. Let's check it out. Looks interesting. Is this Sinebryhoffi's park? I don't know. Maybe we should check it out. What kind of tower? There's a park over here on the right. Probably would need to check from Google Maps. Nothing. Hold on, I'll take my second phone and maybe I can find what is this. What this is. Yeah, this is Sinebryhoffi's park. But there's nothing about the tower for some reason. But yeah, Sinebryhoffi park. Sinebryhoff is the one of the brands. What exactly they're doing? I think they're doing like long drink and stuff. Maybe if there's any people who know better. The sunset is nice. Koffinpuisto, kyllä. Kiitos Sonja. I'm from Pohjanmaa, but I've been living in UK for many years. We'll be back in Finland. Cool. I'm also from Keski-Pohjanmaa. Central Ostrobothnia. It's water tower, I think. Yeah, probably. It looks well, there's windows and everything. I think there might be something inside, but yeah, whatever. Sinebryhoff made Coca-Cola for Finland. Okay, Joe, thanks for. Yeah, I think it's like a beverage company of some sort. There's some sort of bar or restaurant over in the corner, and a nice pond. Not James Pond though. Shittiest joke of the year. of the stream. Is him band still popular? To be honest, I don't know. I think they might be making some music, but I don't really know for sure. I am falling in love for Finland. It's a dream to be here. Nice. Are you from Kokkola? Yeah. Originally from Kokkola. I am living in Espoo and want to meet you. Well, I hope I can organize a fan meetup after the pandemic is over. What is this area? Looks interesting. By the way, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, make sure to do that. Is this a restaurant of some sort? Kiltakeller, basement. Ah, it's a lunch restaurant. Hot grill, kitchen grill. Nice. Oh, this is like some sort of business facility. Let me check what's over here. Ah, yeah. So these are the companies situated here. Interesting. This reminds me a lot about Finlayson area in Tampere. Do you speak Swedish? Little bit. We have to learn it in school, but I haven't really used it. Although I should, because my girlfriend is Finnish Swedish, so she speaks Finnish on a native level. But we only use Finnish mostly. So it's kind of like I'm just being lazy about it. Look at all these cars. Ah, okay, we're at Boulevard. Now I know where I am. And your videos will help me to blend myself more easily with the Finnish culture. Hope to meet you one day. Great! Really appreciate it. These are, by the way, the city bikes in Helsinki. I think they're quite handy. You can buy like a season ticket. I think it costs like €30 and you can ride unlimited amount for 4 months. So I think they're decent. I've tried them a few times. And here on the right we have the second kauppahalli, another market hall. This is Hietaniemen. Or this is Hietaniemen kauppahalli. Definitely worthwhile checking out as well. Unfortunately it's closed. And the police is over there. They found me again. Making illegal streams. Always waiting for me. Well, you can trust the police in Finland. Is that yellow brick a Helsinki thing or Finnish thing? Which brick? Did we miss something? I don't know. Well, Helsinki thing, not really. I don't know. Police is looking for a famous serial burper. I knew it. I knew it. Do you have Uber? In Helsinki we have Uber. I've used it a few times. There's a Nepalese restaurant on the left. We have actually lots of international restaurants in Helsinki and in Finland as well. Overall. There's Japanese, Nepalese, Indian, Bangladesh, Italian. Are you near Kallio? No, we're actually on the other side of the city. This is this Hietalahti or Hieta? Yeah, Hietalahti, I think. Hietalahden katu is the street where we are. When I first moved to Helsinki, I was checking one rental apartment somewhere here. Santa Claus Forever Oy. Oy is like the limited liability company. LLC. I wonder what kind of business that they are doing. Today I saw more people walking in Vaasa than in Helsinki. So strange, yeah. Kind of funny. Are cars expensive in Finland? Well, if you get a used car, you can get the one. Look at this. Kind of cool. I wonder what's going on there. Yeah, you can get a used car with less than 1,000 euro. But then obviously you have to pay for the insurance, you have to pay for the maintenance, you have to pay for the gas. But yeah, I guess you could get a cheap car. Where's the snow? It's gone. Actually, we've been walking that street before in another street. I just remembered. So I think I'm gonna take a left. Take a left from here. Finns like Tesla. Well, Tesla's kind of expensive, but I think the electric cars are getting more popular all the time. At least like a what do you call it? Like a hybrid model. It's like part electric, part gas powered. This is very narrow street, or maybe it looks narrow because there's so many cars parked on both sides of the street. Wow, this entrance is super low. I almost hit my head. I actually hit my head. This is like super low. This is like 190 probably. Very interesting. I've never seen such a low entrance. Because if I walk, like, if I don't duck my head, boom, I would bump my head to this. That's kind of funny. Do students have a discount to rent a room? I would say yes and no, because for students, there are organizations who provide cheap students exclusively for students. I have lived in those myself. They are very inexpensive. They include all the utilities and they're very reliable. So the answer is yes, but indirectly. Hey, did we have a super chat? Flymuraven, €5 with the cute waving super sticker. Thank you so much for the €5. I really appreciate it. And as you can see, guys, the sun is setting little by little. It's still bright, but it's getting darker. The sun is setting. Why are cars 40% more expensive in Finland compared to the UK? I don't know. I don't know what are the prices in UK. There might be the taxes might be different. I don't know. I'm 190 meter height myself. I understand. Yeah, because I'm tall. I'm like 194. Cool. Oh, this is like a restaurant. This is like a Spanish restaurant, I think. Oh, there's some people still working, but not that many. Pueblo is open. Bienvenidos. Good stuff. $187 for a lady is super tall. Wow. Or to my eyes, it looks like this comment was coming from a lady, but wow, that's still pretty tall. Anyways. What is your favorite beer? Well, I like a German Weiss beer. Finnish beer isn't really that great. I usually drink long drink, which is like a Finnish alcoholic drink. Has like gin and grapefruit soda. Tall women are sexy. Yeah, my girlfriend is also very tall. She's like 183 or 84, something like that. Do you like Mintu? Mintu is also nice. Mintu is like a very strong alcohol. But I like it. I like it. I don't really drink it that often, but it's a Volt driver. I love drink vodka and whiskey. Nice. You were the only channel I watched videos before coming to Helsinki. Your videos are so informative. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the comment and the feedback. Hope I can provide more informative content in the future. Karhu is also pretty good. Yeah, Karhu is it's a beer brand. But well, to be honest, for me it's not really anything sort of special. I like the style of the city. It looks beautiful. Yeah, this is capital city, Helsinki. Viinibaari, wine bar, dead ahead. But unfortunately the bars are kind of closed at the moment. Hopefully they will be open soon. I would love to do like a Kallio like a pub crawl live stream once. Kallio is it's like the hipster area where there's lots of fun bars. So I would love to do like that kind of stream sometime. Maybe bring a friend along. Scandic people at home. Yeah. Except like Finland is not Scandic, it's Nordic. Yes to pub crawl. Yeah, I would probably get a little bit tipsy. But I guess that adds up the entertainment value. Cool. Yeah, I have lots of kind of like these fun ideas to do sometime. Finnish guys are so sexy and beautiful. Haha, nice. It's actually quite funny because I get lots of comments and questions from ladies around the world saying that they have a crush on this Finnish guy, but they don't know like how to proceed, and because Finnish guys are kind of hard to interpret and I understand difficult to understand like what they think. And definitely dating is one of the hot topics, most popular topics on this channel. I also personally like to talk about it. Where are you going if Helsinki is not your home? I'm moving to Espoo next week. Cha. Cool. Is Espoo cheaper? It is a little bit cheaper, yeah. Because the further away from Helsinki you go, the cheaper, for example, the rents will get. And I'm moving because I'm moving together with my dog and my girlfriend. Oh, it's my girlfriend's dog actually, but so in Espoo we got like a pretty sizable flat, like 60 square meters, with 930 euro rent, next to a shopping center. So it's a good next step. We'll get to save some money for future, and I've also get to and experience some new areas. Is the mask mandate in Espoo? No. It's not anywhere mandatory except the public transportation in Helsinki or Helsinki area. So the public transportation of Helsinki area also reaches Espoo, and in that sense yes, but in the streets, in the stores, there are just recommendations to wear. But the law doesn't allow, the constitutional law doesn't allow to set a law that would require people to wear masks. Do pedestrians have right away in uncontrolled intersection? I didn't understand the question. It's still super light in the UK. Surprised face, yeah. In Finland it's also quite light, bright. Like if you go 1 month further from today, it's gonna be even brighter. Bumba cha cha cha. Funny how in other countries it is mandatory everywhere, yeah. But the constitutional law in Finland is a little bit too tight. Have you got vaccinated? Not yet. Only the elderly are getting vaccinated, and I heard my parents will be vaccinated next week, so I think it's gonna take a while until I get my dose. I miss Finland so much. What would you miss if you hadn't been there for a year? Okay, well I lived 1 year in Japan. What did I miss? It's been a while since those times. I have to think a little bit. Well, yeah. Well, I was a student back then, and obviously now I'm working. I'm in the job life. So, well, some things like ruisleipä, the rye bread, salmiakki, Fazer chocolate. What else? Well, those are some of the things. Aleksi Vesa, hello, welcome. Curious as Finnish expert, do Finnish people generally wear masks in stores? Yeah, I've seen many Finns actually wearing masks indoors, even though it's not 100% required. What neighbor are you? This is city center. Guys, can you recognize the tower dead ahead? That's the railway station. My grandmother was from Pori. No one ever mentions that city. Well, Pori is one of the bigger cities in the west coast. It's definitely one of the more known cities. But I don't know. I haven't been to Pori myself either. And the police is here again. But Pori is maybe not one of the top 5 cities that come to mind. Yeah, Pori Yachts, that's actually a good point. That's a music festival in Pori. I've seen Bob Dylan at Pori Yachts. Great. What's the most beautiful city in Finland? Oh, I think Tampere is one of the nicest cities. So we're at the railway station. I heard they are building a hotel directly here at the railway station. That's gonna be really interesting, to be honest. It's 21 Celsius here in upstate New York. It's probably around 2 degrees. I can actually see the temperature. Hold on. +4. +4. Is there a Sephora store in Helsinki? I don't know. I have never heard of it. I think if you just put it on Google Maps, Google Maps usually knows all the stores. Guys, can we reach 100 thumbs ups? We need 22 more. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. That lady had kinky shoes. Yeah, it caught my attention as well. Slind is also here. Hi Alex, just came from sauna, so it's time for pizza and beer. And I've heard you live stream. That's the perfect combo for Saturday night. What else do you need? 19 Celsius in Cape Town. Okay, that's pretty good. I would enjoy 20 degrees. 102 likes. That was the fastest reaching of a milestone. Thank you guys. I missed the espresso house. Yeah, it's on the other side of the street. It's very, very common chain. And the police is waiting there, dead ahead. How they always find me? I think they're watching the stream. And look at this car, guys. Looks pretty epic. Is it that what? It's a Mercedes. Wow. That's what in Finnish we would call money hole. Like I would only get a car if it's absolutely necessary and would buy a cheap one, because buying like such an expensive car is just a waste of money unless you're like a millionaire. So maybe that person was a millionaire, but... And the police patrolling. What is your car brand? Well, I don't have a car myself, my girlfriend does. Whoops. It's a Citroen. It's a really clean city. Yeah, we're at the city center. "28 in Namibia." Wow, that's too hot. We've almost come for full circle. We started at Kauppatori, which is kind of around behind these buildings over there. Now we are at the city center, Railway Square. Helsinki looks slow. Yeah, look at this, guys. Guys, if you would need to describe Helsinki with one adjective, what you would say? Let me know in the chat. I would say, well, clean has come up so often. I think I'll try to think of something else. I would say spacious. We have a lot of space and a lot of empty. Empty is pretty nice. Clean. Finland is so underpopulated. The police drive on the sidewalks. Yeah, that's actually true. Like the police was just driving on the whole walkways because advanced. Oh. Oh no, Atheneum. Atheneum is on the right. It's a museum. Introspective, interesting. Girls in Russia don't like me. Because I don't have a car. I say there are Finnish roots. Yep. I mean, if someone doesn't like you because you don't have a car, they sound like gold diggers. Just ditch those. I rather not buy a car and just invest the money to build my wealth. Maybe funds or stocks or apartment. Yeah, forget the ladies who forget the gold diggers. Amazing city. Yeah, looks pretty nice. Don't you think? I'll show you one more. I like this hashtag, by the way. I don't have a car either. I never had much use for one. Yeah. I mean, when people buy a car, it's usually when they, for example, have kids, and when you need to take the kids to the kindergarten or daycare or their hobbies. That's usually the time when people buy a car, and I will try to postpone getting a car as long as possible. Because like I said, it's just kind of like it's expensive. Maybe if I become a millionaire someday, then I could probably get a car, like a little bit maybe high-end car. But at the moment, where I am at the moment today, it's not really worth it. I made my driving license with 18. Okay, I want to get a car to work for Post. Yeah, okay, so if you have a job also that requires a car, then you can definitely get one. That car is perfect for me, a single guy, yeah. I miss not having a car. I feel like I can't really travel much without one, especially here in Oulu. Yeah, well, car definitely provides you more options. And you always just need to consider it as an investment. Will it provide more value than it costs? Then it might be worthwhile to buy one. But for example, in my case, because the public transportation here in Helsinki works like a charm, and it reaches very widely, so no need for me to get a car. And now that my girlfriend has a car, I will probably participate covering the costs, because I will be probably using the car myself in some cases. Do Finns obey road rules? Probably. I would say so. Like, Finns are kind of obedient, obedient drivers. There's not really like road rages and these kind of things. Is it easy to park in Helsinki city center? No. That's the problem. Like, parking in Helsinki city center is like a nightmare, because first of all, it's very difficult to find a place, and then you have to pay lots of money. The parking is kind of expensive. So if you come to the city center, it's probably better to use the public transport, like trams over here. Cool. Who's better driver than Aleksi or his woman? Actually, this is funny. I think my girlfriend is definitely a better driver, because she has had the car for like 4 years, and I haven't had a car in years. So I have driven much less than my girlfriend, and she's definitely a better driver. Hi from Mexico. I love your videos. Thank you, Maria. Really appreciate it. How many Finnish cities have tram? Only Helsinki, and Tampere is actually taking up the tram. I think it's supposed to be finished in quite soon. But Helsinki and Tampere are the only tram cities. Does Helsinki have a theater district? Probably not like Broadway. There was a theater in the railway square where we just were a few minutes ago. but I don't think we have a similar like Broadway. Cool.
I mean,
Really like this orange-white tram. Looks cool. Apparently bars are opening from 18th. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's really hope so that bars will be open soon. Oh, I need to stretch my shoulders a little bit because it's stiff. I heard new trams are coming to Helsinki. Yeah, they're building new tram lines, I think. Hi from Ghana, I really like your videos. Thank you so much. Kiitos paljon. Martin with 10 10 queen quits. Thanks for all the super chats I've seen. I remember that you are sending often these generous super chats. Really appreciate it. What was the question you said? Nice tour again. Thanks, Aleksi. Thank you, Martin, for the 10 queen quits. 10 sheets. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. What is your direction? We are approaching Hakaniemi area. We are now in, hold on, what is this? Kaisaniemi area, I think. I'm from Gambia now, living in Finland. I like your videos. Thank you, Badu. Really appreciate it. Is it normal to say good evening or morning to strangers on the street? It's normal here in the UK, but I don't want to act like a weirdo. Okay, interesting question. Well, in general, like Finns are not really like the small talkers type. So if you go to talk to strangers in the street, it's not really something that happens quite often. So people might be a little bit surprised, but I don't think there's any wrong with that. Personally, I wouldn't say good evening or good morning. I would just say like hi or like moi in Finnish. Or like excuse me, like sorry, anteeksi, just to open the conversation. But yeah, you can, for example, when I was a student back in the days, I sometimes even approached girls in the streets. And it actually worked quite well because, you know, like Finnish guys, they're not really courageous in terms of approaching. Usually it happens in bars. And I got like some good feedback because I was kind of bold, direct, but I wasn't too offensive, not too pushy. And I know, for example, a friend of mine, foreigner from Albania, he met his girlfriend in Sokos. Sokos is like a department store, and he approached his girl, like, well, now his current girlfriend, but he approached a girl there, and it worked. Now they've been together for like 4 years or something. So definitely, if you just use common sense, like you don't come like this, like, hi, how's it going? And you kind of keep the distance, and it should be fine. Should be fine. As someone who has done that before, for example, when I've been doing the street interviews back in the days, no problemo. Nice sunset. I like the prank videos. Yeah, it was fun to do them back in the days. How cold is the water? Probably pretty cold. Have you ever been to Turku? Yeah. Turku is pretty nice. Definitely cheaper than Helsinki. The river is really nice, especially in the summer. So in center of Helsinki there's like a river that goes through like this, and there are boats like this along the river, which are restaurants. So you can go there, have food, drinks, enjoy the views. But I have only been there a few times. I haven't really lived in Turku, so I can't really give any further insights. But I've visited a few times because my girlfriend is from Turku, so that's the reason. Hey Murat, thanks for the 35 South African money super sticker. Really appreciate it, and thanks for being a member as well. Really appreciate the support so far. So thank you a lot. Thank you all very much. Any advice moving before coming to Jyväskylä? Well, Jyväskylä is also quite nice city. I don't know if there's anything special to consider. I used to study there for a year before I moved to Tampere. I like the city. Your gloves look warm. Yeah, they are these leather gloves. I bought these from Stockmann. Or was it Stockmann? No, this was from Prisma, sorry. Prisma. 10 euros. Pair of leather gloves. Really good quality. Hey, Justina with 10 Polish zloty. Is that zloty? I think believe. I have a flight to Finland in 3 weeks. Big thank you, mate. Awesome. Welcome to Finland. I've also been to Poland, in Krakow. Really like the city. Also met some really nice girls there. But yeah, welcome to Finland. WTF. Craig, my man. Moving out of Helsinki. Yeah, moving to Espoo. Not that far away, 10 minutes. Moving together with my girlfriend and the dog. Lol, oh, yeah, I think I didn't mention it before. Millainen koira? Se on kultainen noutaja, golden retriever. He has made a few appearances on the channel as well. Maybe if any of the members, could you post the Noah emoji to the chat so you can have a look. People can get an idea how the dog is. He's super funny and super cute. Ezekiel with 10 bucks. Super chat, thank you very much. How about the restaurants in Espoo versus Helsinki? Well, I haven't been to that many restaurants there yet. But there are definitely a bunch of good ones. There's a lot of shopping centers in Espoo, and they have usually house a number of good restaurants. So I think we're gonna have to find it out. Okay, no emojis are being in use. Nice, thank you so much. Oops. Someone was about to get hit by a tram. Oh, Noah emoji, super cute, yeah. Well, I think you're gonna have Noah is gonna make appearances in the future because I will be living in the same place as he, so some girls were looking at what the hell is that guy doing? By the way, that church over there is Kallio Church. It's always fun. It's always kind of stairs from the top of the hill over there when you're walking or traveling with the tram over here. Aleksi, do a funny dance when you get the super chat. I can do that. I can do that. I can do like cheesy dance moves. I'm just trying to get across these traffic lights. Is it safe for a woman to walk, for example, alone in the streets? Absolutely. Completely safe. Sometimes if you come from the clubs in the morning, then there might be like some drunk people who might try to do something, but I would say 99% safe all the time. Is there a marketplace in this area? Yes, that's actually the third kauppahalli. Good point. So we've actually seen all the market halls in this street. That's actually cool. Maybe if I zoom in, oh shit, that fall up, whatever. It's over there. So kind of funny. We've walked through all the market halls. My girlfriend said she grew up in a bad part of Helsinki. Okay, which part was that? I have a feeling that's Kontula. But I mean, I would still say 99% of the time it's safe. A lot of things on the move. I wasn't sure, but now I remember my husband loved this one in particular. Which one in particular? I think I missed the comment. I'll try to confirm. Feel like I should know that. I have a feeling it's either Kallio or Kontula. But yeah, I mean, but for real, guys, like Finland is super safe. Even if you're a single girl walking by yourself, like 1 out of 100 times there might be something. Someone might try to do something sketchy. Even if a drunk Finn is persistent, a little aggression is enough. Yeah. Or just ignore them, I think that also works. If you walk alone, just use common sense, avoid dark areas. Yeah, I think that works. That works nice. There's a Lebanese grill, guys, check it out. Lebanese restaurant. Kofta, kebab, salmon, beef skewers, fish and Lebanese. Interesting stuff. There are no no-go zones. Yeah, I think that's pretty much true. There are like some few areas where there might be a little bit more sketchy people, but I agree with that comment that there's no like no-go zones. Are there any Croats in Finland? There's one lady from Croatia who does YouTube videos from Finland. What is the channel called? It's called what was it again? Tootsie Blabber. Tootsie Blabber, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. I've seen some of her videos. She makes actually pretty nice content as well. Worthwhile to check. Whoopsie. Oh shit. Good stuff. Planning to go on solo trip once I graduate. No, so nice to know I'll be safe. Yeah, completely. Aleksi getting drunk. Yeah, I think I still haven't done the Kalsari Candid live stream. It's still on the to-do list. There are lots of Filipinos. Yeah, I've noticed the same. What's the time there? Let me check. 20 past 9 in the evening. By the way, guys, here is Mascot Bar. It's actually a pretty nice bar / club. I had my first Tinder date in Helsinki in this place 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Nostalgic stuff. Are people everywhere in Finland fluent in English? I would say no. Usually the young people are quite good at English. But for example, if you go to the countryside, I think the level won't be as good as in the cities. Is Tinder very popular in Finland? Yeah, I think it's very popular, especially during the Corona. I've used Tinder many times. I've met quite a few ladies from Tinder. I met my current girlfriend on Tinder. How can I donate to the channel? One-off. There should be a super chat. There's like a $sign below the chat. But it's not available in all countries, unfortunately. But try to look for the dollar icon. That's how it should work. Yes, very popular in Bumble. I used that when I stayed there for a month. Good stuff. The Bumble, I have also used Bumble, but I never met anyone through Bumble. And Finnish men are popular. Yeah, it seems so. Yeah, Finnish people are shy on the dates, but not in the bedroom. Yeah. It's mostly for hookups, but if you can get along, yeah, well, I guess Tinder is kind of like a hookup. But if you write in the profile that I'm not looking for hookups, so I guess that kind of filters out the hookup people. I'm watching from Philippines. My mom lives in Tampere, Finland. Good stuff. Tampere is a nice city. I mean, if you wanna date, you can also meet people organically, but you need to be more active. Like for example, what I did. Well, you don't have to do it yourself, but sometimes I approach girls in the streets, or in the bookstore, or grocery store, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it did, quite handsomely actually. But the thing is that you can meet anywhere, Finns, but you just need to take action. Are you gonna go to a public strawberry farm and pick some? That sounds like a great idea for a content. I think I could write that down. There should be maybe some of them in Helsinki area as well. There's a lot of these Volt drivers. It seems Finns are hungry and they are lazy to cook. Hi Aleksi, I like to study in Finland. I learn Finnish. but it's not so good. I'm afraid that I have a terrible accent from Russia. Cool. Well, first of all, don't be ashamed of the accent. And you know, learning Finnish takes time. So just consider it more like a marathon. You need to do it long term. And if you want to study in Finland, there's a lot of programs taught in English. So no problem if you have an accent. I think the best way to find someone is to join hobby groups. You get to meet a bunch of people. Yeah, that's a good way as well. Definitely. Look at this middle of the road. Finnish men are handsome and very fit. Do Finnish guys like girls approaching? I would definitely advise girls, hear me out. Go and approach guys. Because first of all, Finnish guys don't really approach themselves that often. And I mean, we are in 2020, in the 2020s now. It's modern dating, and I think I would love it if a girl approached me first, because that communicates that the girl she's confident, she's taking action, she wants things to happen in her life. So go ahead, and you will meet a bunch of awesome men if you take action. Hey, Luana Forest, thanks for the 10 sheets. Queen Quids, thanks for the content. Thank you for the comment, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do Finns a cheesy dance? Yeah, I promised to do a dance. Hold on, I need to find somewhere where I can place the... I'm gonna put it on this car. Hope it's not gonna trigger the... I wish I had some music, but... Okay, good stuff. I hope you did see that. The girl in the window was looking like, what the hell? Quality content. Also, for God's sake, wear a mask. Well, it's outdoors, it's not required. It's actually not required at all. But if I went indoors, then I would probably get my mask. Yes, cheesy dance, awesome. Wow, that was great. Yeah, I've always loved dancing. Oh, if we just had some music, would have been even better. Excellent. Fabulous. Nice. That's exactly what I came here for. Nice. Just must be a good dancer. Next time it's singing. Well, I'm not good at singing, but dancing is definitely ones that I wanna do, or I'm open to do. Why are you leaving Helsinki? Well, I'm just moving to Espoo, which is like 10 minutes from Helsinki. Because I'm moving together with my girlfriend. My sexy hot girlfriend and her dog. I'm not leaving Finland. Why are Finns so shy in person but want to hook up strangers? Well, it's a good question. Well, I guess because, well, you know, I guess it's because every human individual have sexual needs. It's kind of like a basic need. But then on the other hand, Finns are not really confident in social situations. So I guess it's like a combination of these two. Was your girlfriend ever in a video? She has made a few, like a slight appearances, but I haven't really properly introduced her, at least not yet. What breed of dog you have? It's a golden retriever. You can see the picture of Noah the dog in the emojis. That's probably another Volt driver parked over here. Holy shit, I've been almost walking for 2 hours straight. Look, oh fuck, almost stumbled. Look at this mural. What does it say? Turvallisesti kotiin. That means safely home. Safely to home. Come on. There we go. I noticed that Finns are not that reserved. Yeah, I mean, the problem is that we are not good at opening the conversations, but once someone kind of does it for us, then it's gonna be easier. Oh, I can smell pizza. Holy shit. I met some chatty Finns. Yeah, like there are some chatty too. You just have to find them. Or you have to let them find you. Like my girlfriend is super chatty. She's like the chattiest Finnish person ever I met. Can you cook? Not. I mean, I can do some basic stuff. But my girlfriend, luckily, she's an amazing cook. Maybe it's good to add that you're moving to Espoo as a pinned comment. Yeah, it's actually good. Can I do it on mobile? Hold on. No, unfortunately I cannot do that. I guess if I was on desktop. I think I need to add it to the description of the live replay. How about pursuing doctoral study in Finland? Yeah, there's many people who have done that. I had a video call with one of my followers who was planning to do that as well. I know a follower who is already doing that in Finland at the moment. So definitely, why not? Maybe one of the moderators can do it. Yeah, I think I need to add some moderators. Is there anyone who would like to volunteer to become a moderator of these live streams? Let me know. That means that you can delete or block some shit. That was loud. Some if there's any god damn it, that's loud. I can moderate if needed. Okay, yeah, I met you Joe personally, so I know you're a trustworthy dude. I think I could just. Can I add moderator? Does it work like this? Okay, Joe the programmer is now a moderator. Nice. Thank you, Joe, for offering your services. Well, we have almost 160 Fantastics. And we have only 100 thumbs ups. I think we had 102 thumbs ups at some point. Did 2 people change their mind? Here's like a BBQ car. You can get some fast food here. I think I'm gonna pass. Whew. Okay, we've been walking for 2 hours. Krapulasafkaa, kyllä. Juurikin sitä. What is the longest walk? I don't know. This is only one of the longest walks. Are the scooters public or private? It's anyone can use them. You just need to download the app and start using. Pihlajamäki. Okay, I'm not aware of that area. Fuck. Okay, 2 hours. I think it was a good exercise. I think I'm gonna answer a few more questions and then we're gonna wrap up the stream. Helsinki is nice, but it's so helvete. Really? An hour on the scooter costs like 10 euro. Yeah, I think it's like 20 cents per minute or something. They're good for like shorter trips. But I heard there's like a 24-hour ticket which costs only like 3 euros. So for 24 hours you can ride as much as you want. Perkele. By the way, how are nice the neo-Nazis? I personally don't know any of them. Can't really say. Is Rosa a common name? No. In my opinion, no. Rosa would be with like double O, but not Rosa sounds like a. It sounds like a old school name to me. Oh, wow, that was a long walk, 2 hours. But no, I can feel it in my feet. I really like mukava tavata. Sounds like a mukava tavata mukava. It actually sounds like that. Any funny Finnish words? I have made a video about that. I think it's a pretty old one, but if you just go to my channel, Aleksi himself, funny Finnish words, there should be a couple of videos. Sounds like ruusu. Yeah, ruusu sounds also pretty much similar. Don't drink the Sprite or Kool-Aid, whatever that means. I don't know what to say. Perkele. Everyone knows perkele. A cheesy dance for the end. Maybe I could do it. When is the fan meetup? Well, obviously during not at least not yet, because the pandemic is still going and it's not even allowed to organize like big meetups at the moment. So, but yeah, I hope I could do one at least, maybe closer to the end of the year at least. Hello from Long Island, New York. Alex, can I interrupt your stream? I'm on the same floor. Why not? No problem. Hääyö is a nice Finnish word. Hello from Iceland. Is it true that in Finland you drink Fanta when you're sick? Actually, that's very funny to say it, because when I was a kid, we actually used to do that, or my parents actually bought us like Fanta. I don't know why, because Fanta it's not really like super healthy food or drink, but my parents used to do it. I remember when I was a kid and when I was sick, they bought Fanta for some reason. I don't know why. Se on moro. Moro William, nähdään taas. We didn't drink Fanta, we drank keltainen Jaffa. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they're pretty much the same, I believe. Are you from Joensuu? No. Joensuu is actually on the complete opposite side of where I'm originally. I'm from Kokkola. Kokkola city. Cool. Okay, so yeah, if people were asking if I'm moving, actually I am moving, but I'm moving to Espoo only, so not very far away. And after the moving is done, I hope I can get to start making regular videos as well. I've been working on some other things on the behind the scenes, but I'm just trying. What I've been doing, they are to improve the content and the channel even better, and the community hopefully. Okay, let's take one more. My grandparents were from Hämeenlinna. Cool. Hämeenlinna's nice. There's a pretty nice castle over there. Love your channel. Great. By the way, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, make sure to do that. Link in the description. And if you're learning Finnish, you want to study beginner level Finnish, check out my Finnish online courses. I made 2 of them. There should be a link to them in the description on Teachable. Or if you can find them, just DM me on Instagram. I think I need to check if the link is there. And yeah, so thanks for the stream. 2 hours of awesomeness, fantasticness in this one. Really appreciate the super chatters, all the positive comments, subscriptions, all that. And hopefully I will see you soon in the next video. Moi moi.